So, whilst I was lettering today, one person asked me how the heck do I counteract Dodonzo? Well, there are several counteractions, some of them are more universal than others, and some of the universal counters just get stopped dead in their tracks. So, one of my favorite examples is Amingus. Like, this thing is really fat. Like, look at these defenses. And I mean, it's got a regenerator, it can pollen buff its allies to just make life of Dodonzo even more obnoxious. It can close smoke away the boost and put it to sleep. Yet, it's kind of limited. I've seen a lot of Dodonzo sets. Well, there is actually a really simple solution to this, and that is just going for a Steel-type Terastallization, and you're automatically immune to Close Smoke of Amingus. Spore might be a problem, but I've seen some Restolk sets, which are really nasty to take down, especially with Leftovers Recovery. Then, in this case of this set, Amingus is absolutely useless. It does not do anything, and you just get completely steamrolled by Dodonzo. So I was thinking about, like, maybe some better counteractions. Are there better? Amingus is good, but I think Steel-type Dodonzo will only pick up popularity. So yeah, and like another like really easy counteraction a lot of people might just think of is Meowscarada. You have Focus Sash on this, Overgrowth, Flower Gift, crits through defense boosts, and you might be thinking, alright, Grass type is super effective against water, what's the big deal, but they can just Terastallize. Pretty much every single good Terastallize typing on Dodonzo is resistant to Grass. That being Grass, Dragon, I've seen Dragon, which has the benefit of counteracting another common counteraction, and that's Return Wash. Return Wash not only can just, at least I think it does, this is why I should probably just get a calculator. Great calculator, I might just put it in the description. And I'm just gonna, because I'm gonna be making some more calculations this video. So Dondozo, I'm gonna put max special defense because it's just natural to put it there since special defense is so low and HP so high. It's long story short, math checks out and you don't need to even invest in the HP to make a efficient EV spread. So yeah, you're seeing +2 even if they're max special defense and you got 0 investment, it breaks the substitute. And yeah, if you break the substitute, you can Will-O-Wisp, and Will-O-Wisp Dodonzo is probably Will-O-Wisping Dodonzo is probably the best counteraction you got for that. So, I think these counteractions are fine, but they need some help from teammates. And Amingus just needs luck to not face up against like a... I have seen Safety Goggles plus Steel-type Terastallization Dondozo, so... yeah, that's scary. So Amingus, I don't know. Rotom Wash is probably still great, but Dragon-type... against Dragon-type Dodonzo, it probably needs some more help, like, I mean, by that I mean literally just get a Fairy-type. There are some good Fairy-types this format. There are not too many, actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. Fluttermane was pretty much just like, Dodonzo could not go for a Dragon-type Terastallization because Fluttermane would just come and outspeed and just one-shot everything. But yeah, if you're... I mean, Sylveon could be really good to team up with Rotom Wash. Because with the increased defense, like... Alright, so let's just get into the counteractions, alright? You want to use Rotom Wash? Alright, get Rotom Wash, get up Reflect, and... lo and behold, you should be getting a lot of opportunities to burn or break the substitute and then burn the Dondozo. So, Odor Up does negligible damage already, you know. Even if it's Dragon-typed, so I'm gonna just put Dragon-typed then. Yeah, it does a lot of damage, but once you just set up that Reflect, it's gonna be like, okay, that's not so great. Okay, now it does even less. And I've been running this set, max defense, and yeah, Dondozo, you cannot do anything against that, and you get so much time to set up the, get the burn off on Dondozo, and then it's done for. So, yeah, it buys a lot of time. Grimmsnarl should be probably listed as like another really good counteraction since it buys so much time with Reflect. And it tanks the Dondozo hits really well itself. Like, Earthquake is probably a... I would say, yeah, it's... right, let's get Adamant. Yeah, I think, like, you see here, like... It's pitiful damage. No bulk, Reflect allows you to take 2 Earthquakes, and you get ample of opportunities to not only go for Spirit Breaks to break the Dragon substitutes, but you can also go for Parting Shots, and not a lot of... I mean, it's a possibility to run Clear Amulet on Dondozo, but I don't think a lot of people do that. So Parting Shot and Reflecting, you can like, and if you have like a Intimidator in the back, they're absolutely screwed if they don't set up a substitute. If they set up substitute, they wasted time, and now you can just kind of Parting Shot them away and buy so much time. So it's kind of a pick your poison play. Sure, if I'm confusing. So yeah, if they set up a substitute, they cannot order up to boost attack, and you just Parting Shot, then switch back in, Parting Shot, switch back in, Parting Shot. It's just Dondozo won't get anywhere, and you're buying so much time that one of these Pokemon probably can just make progress on Dondozo. What are some hard counteractions to Dondozo? So, few more I thought of, like, if you're tired of using Murkrow with Haze on your Talon team, try Talonment Max Speed Will-O-Wisp Talonflame. I'm still, like, thinking, I'm always scared of Will-O-Wisp on Talonflame, and it has, like, so many great applications since there is no Mr. Surge Pokemon, and there are a lot of physical attackers that are not scared of Intimidate, and if they're scared of Intimidate, they will run Clear Amulet. Thus, they won't run Lumberry, which makes Will-O-Wisp on Talonflame pretty much like not only hard counter to Dondozo, but also makes progress against other teams good. So yeah, this is basically the point I'm trying to make. It's just useless to make a slot entirely dedicated to Dondozo, but like even Meowscarada makes amazing progress. Meowscarada is a good mon. You can even set up Nasty Plot with your Tomosh, even with Will-O-Wisp set. But Grimmsnarl setups dual screens, Talonflame setups Tailwind, even can Quick Guard, Taunt, it can do so much stuff. And yeah, by the way, if Dondozo is running max speed Jolly, which I have seen some, it only reaches 190 speed. Huh. Just short of Talonflame, so it can Will-O-Wisp before they set up the substitute, which is just fantastic. But yeah, Murkrow is another really good counteraction to it, but you might need to save it for the back if you don't have any other counteractions in the back. Haze is just so good on Murkrow, it just shuts it down so hard. Gallade, I've shown it in another video, Sacred Sword plus Sharpness just really deals a lot of damage to Dondozo, but it's not a universal counteraction. For Trick Room, I would, if you run like Armor Rush Trick Room, I would just recommend running Hariyama with a, I mean, just think of, I'm thinking of this set. Normal, Flame Orb, and Get Facade. You can just I mean, some of them run Clear Amulet, but not a lot of them. I mean, excuse me, Covered Cloak. But if you're really scared and unsure in best of one, you can definitely transform Armorage into Grass type. And transforming into Grass type is one of the best counteractions to Dondozo because it makes you only neutral to Order Up, which is only 80 base power attack, which is not much. And you're resistant to both... Actually, you're not. That's interesting. I'm just clicking the Terra type choice, and it's not showing it in the OBS. That's interesting. Oh well. But Grass type Terra Slicing, you just are resistant to both Earthquake and Wave Crash, which buys you enough time to set up, for example, Trick Room. Are they Steel type? No worries. We can just get Heat Wave off. Or do they stay? Water type, just go for Energy Ball. Grass type Energy Ball does massive damage. It probably even to it KOs. I've seen Abomasnow, which is another really good counteraction because it's resistant to Wave Crash, Earthquake, it's neutral to Order Up. Set up Snow Warning, which grants you extra defense. And Energy Ball is guaranteed 3-hit KO, so... And you can set up Aurora Bell to buy more time. Abomasnow is another great counteraction. I've been trying it out for some while, and it's pretty damn good to counteract that. If you're scared of Dragon type, in a best of 3, you just know. Just go for Fake Out, Terra Slice and Normal type, go for Facade. And if you're even more scared of that, what about if we would run Indeedee and Expanding Force? Wow, that does a lot of damage, doesn't it? And Indeedee can also help with its Psychics to just kind of break the substitute as soon as possible. You can follow me away, the Wave Crash, so you don't even have to Terra Slice your Arm Rush. I mean, excuse me, you kind of have to because they might Earthquake, but yeah, you get the idea. I mean, you can set up Reflect. Oh yeah, it gets Trick Room now because of some kind of glitch, but that's a story for its own time. Oh yeah, it gets Charm. Why not? If your team has hard time against Dondozo, just get Charm Indeedee. Why not? Whilst on topic of fast Will-O-Wispers, you can get like Infiltrator Will-O-Wisp, but Oh, that is. Don't go for that, please. Alright, and if someone would tell me, alright, I have a big problem. I got one slot free and I don't want a useless Pokemon on it. Alright, I got a Pokemon for you. Skeledirge is a hardest of hardest counteractions. It got naturally high defense and HP, so it takes order ups extremely easily, even if they're dragon typed. It got Will-O-Wisp, so yeah, it can burn Dondozo. It got Slack Off, so you are healing yourself if order ups get too annoying. You have Unaware, so you ignore its special defense raises, and you ignore its attack boost, so not even order up helps them. But you might be saying, alright, what if they go for Wave Crash? Well, you just do this, and you just get this. Yeah, and I think you're guaranteed to do it KO, by the way, with Terra Blast. So, I mean, my Dondozo at least got 2-hit KO'd by Grass type Terrestrialization Skeledirge, and I was absolutely crushed by this. And if they go for Steel type, no worries, go for Torch Song. And if you're really scared of the Dragon type Dondozo, and you, for example, got like, okay, I got a Mingus, I'm only really scared of the Steel type, so, I mean, just go Torch Song and Terra Blast. But if you're scared of the Dragon type, you can legitimately run Shadow Ball, and Torch Song has this great capability of just raising special attack over the long course of the game, and you are gonna tank these hits over the long time, because you're a Grass type. Resistant to water, resistant to ground. We're back here again. We're going in circles, but you get enough time to set up Torch Songs, and then you just go for Shadow Ball, and it does like 45%, and well, then there's a player that gets absolutely scared. So, yeah, this is perhaps the hardest counteraction to that. And Skeledirge is a great mon, by the way. Torch Song is such a great move. Slack Off, Will-O-Wisp, and Unaware is just such a good combination as well. And I mean, you got good defensive stats, good typing, free item slots, so you can even run like leftovers to make order ups even less annoying. So let's look at order up. Dragon type order up against this. Order up, Dragon type order up. That is a Dragon type order up, and this is as far as they're gonna get. No attack boosts are gonna help you. Drop 52 HP does 35%, and that's a Dragon type. If they don't have Dragon type, wow, absolutely nothing. So yes, sorry, actually I should have probably talked about it the first time around, but I wanted to get over these suboptimal counteractions first off. But yeah, Skeledirge is probably the hardest counteraction, alright? So, yeah, with that, I think I got everything out of the way. Hopefully you learned something new, and good luck counteracting Dondozo. See you next time.